Got this Fireplace. It's a Muscola, and this is the part number here, or model number, MFB33C. But anything else, any of the Muscola should be similar to this. I'll show you how it looks on the front here. It's pretty big. It's an electronic fireplace with a heater. So the light bulbs are not working inside the fireplace part. Everything else works. So what we did in the back here, if we can see this, turn on this flashlight. See that along here, this is metal bracket along the edge there, and there's screw holes all in here. So take out all those screws. There's I believe there's 5 of them. 6 on each side. So just little screws like these here that are in these holes. You don't need to take these 2 top ones out, but we took them out anyway because that is for the top part. So take those out of both sides. There's 2 screws on the top are for this part here, this grill grate. So once you got all them screws out, you should be able to pull on this a little bit, and the glass part should come out just like that. See those screws? They just screw into here, and then that leaves that top part loose also, but you could leave the screws in here. It may get hung on here a little bit, but there's wires in the back here of this control panel too. Okay, so next you're gonna, could you turn that overhead light on for me? Next thing, you're gonna look for these little rosebuds in the fireplace. There's one here. You unscrew that. So I've never done this before, so we're gonna find out what happens next. I just know that this is how you do it. The light bulbs are underneath this here. Just take that out. And then you should be able to lift up on this. She's going to take that out. There they are. 3 light bulbs. So
let me look.
It looks like there's a spring kind of wrapped around the tip there. See that spring? Yeah. So, and then these just unscrew. These are just like your standard candelabra bulb, and you can see this one's burnt out. See that flinging? That's about it, and it's put it together the same way. We took it apart, just the opposite. Every one of these is burnt out, and we're going to show you, if we have some bulbs like these, we're going to show you what it looks like when we get done replacing this. Yeah, the small base bulbs.
We don't have any.
We'll have to go to the store and get some of these, but every one of them is burnt. So we're going to get some bulbs and we'll be right back. And we'll show you how fantastic this thing looks. It's all lit up. One thing, it said in the directions also to not put more than 40 watt bulbs in here. So these ones, these are 40 watts. It's got on the base there. So you can put smaller, but don't go any bigger than 40. Unless you go with an LED bulb, you know, they won't make as much heat that way. Yeah, we found some bulbs at the store. Some of these GE bulbs, they're 40 watt. They're pointy on the tip, a little more pointy, but same thing, 40 watts, and they got the small base. So we're putting those in. That's all you gotta do, really. Screw them in, and then they got this little stabilizing spring that slips over the tip there. We'll get it on there like that. Oops. It kind of uncurled itself, yeah.
You know, leave it or
I'm taking that off one time.
see if I can.
Yeah, there we go. I got it that time. There you go. You can put it in there first, and then.
Well,
Is it hard to turn with that
yeah,
spring on it?
kind of hard, yeah.
Okay. Either way, So I'll show you what it looks like when we get this bulbs in here in a second.
I'll let you put that stabilizer on there.
Okay. It's just a spring. It slips over the tip of the bulb. All right, we're going to turn it on. There's the power button.
You want to put this over it?
And wow, that's pretty bright. Let's hold on a minute. You can see there must be a wheel or something that turns inside in the back, because it makes those little flames on that screen in the back. Look how bright those are. Okay, we're going to put the log back on there. And I believe this has some multiple functions. It just sits there like that.
Oh, cool.
So there you go. Hey, that's pretty nice. It's got a nice effect to it. Now, there's this second button. See, it's lit up. You can do different things.
A little darker.
So now it's flickering a little differently. Okay, we're going to hit that button again and watch it change. It went a little dimmer, maybe. So is that a brightness control, maybe? Yes, it is. It's basically just a brightness control. So it's all the way down,
There's all the way up.
bright. See, we were thinking we have some bulbs that have a blinking. They're a flicker bulb. We're going to try one in there, and we'll show you in a minute how that looks. Since this is just basically a brightness control, that's bright all the way. I guess it depends on how dark it is in the room. Okay, we're going to change out one of the bulbs. We got a twinkle bulb. So this bulb right here is a special effects bulb. It'll randomly blink on and off. I'm going to see how that looks. It's a smaller bulb too. It's like a nightlight size bulb, or for Christmas tree light. So we're going to change out this middle one here. If I can get the spring. We got to stretch them. Just unscrew that. I'm going to screw this little bulb in. This is a probably 15-watt bulb. So we're going to turn it on before we put the log in and just show you what that bulb does. So this bulb right here, once it heats up, it'll start to blink randomly. See there? It's starting to blink on and off. Just kind of random. It may stay on longer or less. Let's see how that looks now compared to the other. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, you can kind of see it a little blinking right in here. See that? It changes it a little bit. I wonder if you change two of them out. Or you want to just leave one like that?
Yeah.
Or if you used lower wattage bulbs, because these two on the end kind of overpowered a little bit. But you can see the kind of blinking in there. So that gives another effect. There it is, guys. We got it working. Plus this other has some other buttons on here. Turns the heat on. And that has 4 settings. See there? This.
Turn these lights on.
It turns on the background lights.
The side lights, yeah.
Side lights, okay. So there you go. It's another function. So it's a heater plus fireplace. It's pretty cool. I like it. Kind of peaceful. We're going to put our TV on top of this. See, right now we have a TV stand right here. So we're going to set that on there. It's quite a bit higher, but we'll see how it goes. Looks good. That's pretty much it. Once you got your bulbs in there, all you got to do is have someone put the glass in and then go at the back. She's going to hold that glass, and I'm going to come back here, and you just put in these screws in the back here. Let's turn this a little. Well, you can see there's these two top ones are the ones you don't need to take out, right up here, and then just take out these bottom three. 1, 2, 3 on both sides, and the glass comes out. That's it, guys. You have your bulbs all replaced. All right, we get the glass back on there now. Here's how it looks. Looks pretty good. I like it.
Got the walls lit up, no you don't.
I don't have the walls now. I can push that button for the walls.
There you go.
There we go. Yep. Looks pretty. Might be getting a little glitter in the video, but in person it looks real good. Try coming over here. Yeah, you can see my reflection in there.